you want to hear my impression of a bird? Tweet, dang it. Tweet. Welcome back to Dread Canaries against the Iron Storm. I'm Dread Canary, the game is Against the Storm, and we are playing an Iron Man version where I am allowed 2 settlements per difficulty level. The difficulty only ever goes up, so I can't skip around. Once I go to impossible, I cannot go back down to hard or very hard. So I got to get my easy games out of the way early and then just keep climbing that ladder. Any losses will require me to reset progress on the save file. And the downside of this is that since the save file requires you to have played the tutorial, or counts the tutorial in your number of played games, if I want to have that nice, clean, 0 losses, means I'm going to have to replay the tutorial every time I reset. So we're really hoping I don't have to. And I am allowed, but not required, to play the normal through very hard settlements outside of the stream. Because I don't know that you people want to see those, at least not after the first attempt. Because you've seen me play, what, like 45 games on Impossible, so you know that I'm going to be able to handle the lesser difficulties. Alright, but we are back into it. So last time we did our first game outside of the tutorial. We held the queen back. We did as many deeds as we possibly could. We shot up to like level 4. We were able to get both of the next set of upgrades. And now it is time to push further in and do our second normal session. So we're going to go ahead and go to the marshlands. Let's call this something like Segundo. We've got 4 embarkation points, but I haven't unlocked anything I can use those for, so that's annoying. But we have unlocked harpies, and we can either have 10 people, or we can have 11 people, but then I've got more harpies to deal with. So I'm going to go with the beavers with harpies. Because I'm playing on easy, dang it, and I want to keep doing that. So this is our second and final game on normal difficulty. Now, we had a human utopia last time, so I would love to get a different utopia this time. Okay, +3 to meat production during drizzle, that's pretty nice. Increased reputation gained from resolve by 100%, that's really bad if we want to get a utopia. And like, this is a good thing. No, because this means that the reputation grows faster and farther, which means it's harder to hold us back from winning. Anyway, villagers move faster if they have complex food and housing. Okay. Downsides, opening a glade during the storm will decrease global resolve by 10 for 3 minutes. And if we don't have housing, people have a chance to die. Which might actually be useful if I don't go for a utopia, because there is... Let's see, what's the difficulty requirement on that? There's no requirement. So there is a deed for winning a game after 20 villagers die. So we might want to play with death. That sounds dark. We're going to turn off coal and sea marrow and oil. And oh my word, there's so many dangerous glades about. Love that start. That's a fantastic start. So let's go ahead and just fly our way into the first couple of dangerous glades. I don't think those will open up before we get our first set of orders. Make our basic road. Make sure we got a harpy in here. We do. And we want a scavenger's camp because there's always more eggs. Build the other 2 camps just because we might need them. Get my beavers on here. Get some beavers on here, and away we go. I love that the chat was cheering for me to return. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate that. Let's go ahead and start collecting these eggs. And let's see. +1 to all packs of goods, or bonus leisure gives us plus 10% chance for double yields. I'm going to go with the packs of goods because, again, I want to draw this out. At our orders. So good. Okay. Oh, hey. 1 glade event gets us 4 people. Yes, please. People is so good early on. I mean, opening 3 glades to get a bunch of building materials and glade events carrying more is really nice. This is a wonderful thing. I'm going to open the glades anyway. This gives me 2 people. So this is actually a tough choice. This is actually a tough choice because I like the idea of more people. But I think I'm actually going to go with exploration on that one. And we will go with the woodcutters here because we're going to get this automatically. And we can deliver it right away. We've already done it. Let's take a look at what we can get. Okay, so a leather work. Ooh, okay. All 3 of these are really good. But I'm feeling more. I'm feeling a carpenter. We'll grab a plantation. We'll get a cook. We'll get a cooperage. We'll get a cooperage. And a provisioner. I don't love that mix. That's not a great draft. Okay. Okay, that'll work. And let's go ahead and open up these glades. There we go. Alright, let's see what we have to work with. Okay. Well, we can do this, and let's actually go ahead and take it for the bonus. I like the bonus. I'm not gonna so much worry about holding out for a utopia. Those are ones that are fairly easy to get later. But yeah. If there are other ones we can do, might be worth it. And you know what? We should probably decide where we're going to expand to. So let's go ahead and just carve out a nice spot all the way around. Oh, that's a... There are so many dangerous glades. I'm sorry. I'm using the game's words. we've established a while ago. There are so many spicy glades just right around here. Look at that. Oh my word. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are only... Okay, there are non-dangerous glades, but oh my word, there's just so many around us. This is great. Oh, I love that. And let's go ahead and fire this beaver, and we're going to go work this event. And we're going to, yeah, we're definitely going to take fragrant roots, give us some of those free incense. Hey, look, more eggs. What did they say? There's always more eggs. There's always more eggs. Let's clear all the way back to here. And down. About there, that looks good. That looks good. There we go. Okay, that should get us going. Get 100% employment rate. Everyone's doing stuff that is productive to do. There's a decent coal mining spot up there. There's a stone patch over here we can work on. I don't expect to actually need the harvester's camp for anything. But we've got our 1 glade event solved, so let's go ahead and get 4 more people. And it gives us more beavers, which is wonderful. So we'll put another beaver there. And we are going to move this up this way. And move this way to just clear out around our central economic zone. We're going to want a provisioner. We're going to want a cooperage. And nothing to do with a plantation, okay? Grab a forager's camp. Camps are better in the marshlands. In case you haven't heard me talk about this before, one of the benefits is that gathering increases in speed the more people you have on gathering camps, which is very nice, and that adds to itself. The other thing is that the flamin' hot glades, right, like this one, will often have a very dangerous event, obviously, but also a giant node with like 1,000 charges that can be the basis of an economy on its own. And there's usually 3 of those per map. We know we've got beavers, lizards, and harpies. I should probably make that foragers camp, right? And foragers camps can gather insects. So let's go ahead and put this here. Let's get some more people. I'm feeling beavery. I'm always feeling beavery. I don't think I need to explain this to chat. Everyone knows I love the beavers. Everyone. It's so obvious. Blatant favoritism. Okay, and let's see. Protected trade. Hostility goes down when we sell stuff. Anything fully infected with blight rot generates 3 amber. Now, this does not matter on normal. Blight rot does not exist on, I think, normal and hard. I don't think it comes into play until very hard. So we're going to go ahead and go with protected trade. And we're going to get some beavers in here. Scavenger's camp has no deposits nearby. Well, I would say that there's always more eggs, but in this case, we're actually going to pick up these roots. And we're going to send some harpies over here. Hey, harpies over here to gather those insects, and some lizards to gather that stone. Okay, so 35 mushrooms would get us 5 harpies. And the reason I'm going to take this is because the trees are mushrooms. Like, every tree I cut down has a chance of being a mushroom. So I'm just going to get a ton of harpies pretty quick. The other one is Dangerous Glades, which I would also open up pretty quickly, and that'd be very useful. But at the early game, getting more people is good. We're also going to go ahead and take the housing, because I need the housing anyway. And look at this, I can turn in the harpies immediately and just get a massive influx of people. We're going to go ahead and... Ooh, hey! That's right. This is one of the few times that the big shelter is actually useful. We are just going to make a giant shelter. Now, the big shelters do take planks instead of wood, which is why they're not usually very efficient. But they do house 6 people in 6 squares, as opposed to 3 people in 4 squares. So this is 12 plus 6. This is 8 housing for 18 people in just 1 block. And you know what? It's not terribly efficient, but I think we can afford a little inefficiency with how hard we dominated that first game. So we're going to go ahead and just make that a big block of housing. It occurs to me, though, that the mission does not include big shelters. So we're gonna waste our time with a vanity project of a bunch of tiny shelters at the same time. Pick a blueprint, okay? I choose you. Do I have something that makes skewers already? No. Let's go ahead and take the cookhouse, because both harpies and lizards love skewers. And you know what? Let's go ahead and knock out this order. I'm going to delete these houses basically immediately, but I do need to just get them built. Hey, look, we've got a camp. And I can turn this camp into more people. Go ahead and do that. We've already got a provisioner here, so this provisioner can be salvaged. But first, let's go ahead and deal with this rain spirit totem, which is going to use the rest of our coal. To lower the hostility of the forest. And that lets us do the 3 glades thing. You know what? We can turn this into get a couple more people. Okay, now you never make planks again. You only make fabric and bricks, which you're going to make out of clay for a bit. We're going to go ahead and start making some planks. And we are going to go to global settings. We're going to set 100 barrels, 100 flour. We're just going to say 100 of everything. Sorry about the loud noise there, if you're hearing that. I'm playing with my windows open because it is finally cool enough that I can get a nice cross breeze going, and it's raining outside, which I find very soothing. I love that sound. I think harpies don't like biscuits because they have no soul. No, harpies do like biscuits. Lizards don't like biscuits. Okay. Anyway, the point I was trying to make is I only need 50. Okay. And if we take a look at what we have... Okay. Yes. So I already have the ability to make skewers and flour. Why? I've got a cookhouse. Okay, it's good to know. Skewers and biscuits I can already make. Hey, alright. Alright, well. You know what the guild house means? The guild house means beaver utopia. Alright, chat's telling me that the loud noise didn't make its way through the mic. That's excellent. I love that. Let's get the smelter, I think. I think we might want some copper. And plus there's copper right here. Go that way, go that way. There we go. And we did not cut those trees. Alright, and we did not mark this tree either. Alright, there we go. A nice big open area. How are we doing? Right, I don't actually want these houses. Scavenger's camp has no deposits nearby. Nice. Now we can continue with there's always more eggs. But there's also roots. I'm going to put them back here just so they don't go after the roots. My idea is if they're only doing one type, they will keep going to the closest version. Whereas if I put it here, they will occasionally walk down to the roots and get those, which I don't want. Resolve is low because we're at hostility 2, which means people have a chance of dying. Well, we can't have that, can we? So let's go ahead and... You know, I think we can burn some wood. And you know, I'm actually going to move this up here so we can try to get into this area just as soon as possible. And we are going to make a guild house right there. Okay, we have opened up a glade. Oh, good timing. I just realized that this finished, and this had been giving us plus 100 hostility, and now it gives us minus 50. So, this finished in time to get us down to hostility 0, and then I opened a glade, and if I'd opened the glade at hostility 1, then we would have had resolve issues for a while. We were still going to have resolve issues for a while, because I'm going to go deal with this glade event, but it's not going to be as bad as it could have been. And hey, that is a stamping mill. Which we can go ahead and salvage. Now, harpies are unhappy, so we're going to go ahead and favor them. Let's unfavor them. And we are going to get beavers. Pigments for insects. Yes, let's do that. That'll let us get scrolls. Or possibly cosmetics. We'll see. We're doing pretty good on choppage. There we go. And I think that means I can fit a mine. You know what? This should also get cleared out. And I think that means I can fit a mine here. Now, generally, I like to isolate my mines into a single specific type. Yeah, and that's going to be my coal mine. So even though it's got the ability to get copper, the fact that there is copper right here, it looks like there's 3 right by each other right here. See those? Means I can do a dedicated copper mine and a dedicated coal mine. And we will do that. And okay, let's go ahead and investigate that. fire you guys. You know, I'm actually gonna... We're just gonna put one in here. There we go. Next set of orders. Okay. Happy lizards will give us +2 lizards every year. Sure. 80 luxury will get us a bunch of beavers. A little concerned it'll also make us win. I'll go ahead and go with open caches here. You know what? Let's just go ahead and make a massive town. We're just going to make there be housing for, what is that, 36 people? That way we'd never have to worry about housing. At least not for a while. We've already got like 34. But that's going to let us basically upgrade to a hub immediately. Go ahead and get people. And there's living matter. And sure, let's grab this clothing while we're at it. Which means this should probably still have people working it at all times. Low on fuel. Well, that's because I'm probably still... yeah. I should probably turn on coal. I've got a coal mine now, so we can do that. In fact, coal is so much more efficient, I'm going to make coal our primary fuel source. And we are going to make a storage building. Right here. That's not where I wanted that. We're going to make a storage building right here. That's where I wanted that. And then we're just going to go like so. And we're going to... 3... like that, I think. And then this is in my way again. Nice. Now I should probably come up here and tell them, well, first off, you need another beaver. But secondly, stop mining copper, because we just want this to be coal. We want that to be so much coal. And now we have an unhoused person, and I don't really want them to die. I know, but I don't want that. I know. But let's go ahead, and we're so close, we're just going to fire a single wood chopper. That should do it. Stonecutter's camp has nothing nearby. Well, we can fix that pretty easily. Let's go ahead and move this over here. And the woodcutter's camp has nothing nearby. Well, that's solid. There's plenty of trees right here I wanted to cut down anyway. And while we're at it, I think that what we want to do is we don't know how to do stone paths because we haven't unlocked stone roads yet. Oh, the early games are so much different than the later games. This forager's camp. Oh, there's more insects. Nice. All right, and let's see. We are going for a beaver utopia if we can get one. Rooty ground looks good. It'll slow down planting, but I think that's all right. Right, we can get a smelt. You know what? I just realized I put this road in the wrong spot. I mean, it's not the wrong spot. It's just that it doesn't need to be a straight. It needs to not be a straight road there. It needs to be over one. Oh, and we're already up to these eggs. So let's go ahead and move this a little closer to these eggs. and build a smelter in the corner there. And we are going to run a road this way. Nice. Another beaver there. We've got tons of beavers up there. That's solid. Okay. Oh, well, we can start making cloth out of that instead. And I could make bricks out of stone, since I don't have the ability to make stone roads, so I might as well. That'll work. This is covered, so we've got everything out of here has been built. We should probably build a cookhouse at some point, so let's do that now. And this seems like a nice area for a plantation. I think I oriented that right. Woodcutter's camp is out of trees to cut. Well, you know what? Let's go just a little bit deeper into this corner. There we go. Meanwhile, we want to be thinking about making a second hub. And I think that looks lovely. So we'll put it right there. And then if I look at housing, did I leave myself exactly enough space? Oh, look at that orientation. We've got a giant dead body in the way, but we can make most of a block of housing right here. And we could do something like make a fence, I think. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Yeah. And we'll just fence right across here, and we will delete bits of fence as we find that we want to run road through it. That should work. Oh, I didn't want to... Alright, let's take a look here. Get 2 hubs up to encampment. Sure, we can do that. Get 16 lizards? I think we can do that too. We're pretty close. How's this egg going? Nicely. You need planks, bricks, and parts, all of which we have, so it's just a question of getting people up there. You know, I don't know that I made that fence far enough back. Whatever. Woodcutter's camp has no deposits nearby. Well, we can fix that. We're just going to slide you up this way. Scavenger's camp has no deposits nearby. Well, you know what? Let's clear out these roots over here now. I forgot that fences take up that whole area, so we will just do that, and then they'll have to step over the fences to deliver, but that should be fine. Let's go ahead and staff this with, I think harpies feel like the right race to work the plantation. that way. Looks nice. Looks very nice. And now that we've cleared out that area, I'm thinking we just push along this side as well. Sure. That works for me. And we're going to want to build a road up this way and a road there and figure out what else we want to do for housing. Because this is only going to be 12. Yeah, okay. That would be 18. I like that. So that would be another 12. That gets us to 24. That works. We should probably put someone working this, so we'll make it a lizard. We will get some more beavers, because I'm trying to get to a beaver utopia, which means I need a beaver house at some point. Ooh, free grain. Yes, please. You know, we are actually going to move this fence back one row. Which does take it out of range. It basically means that all of this fence is doing nothing for me. But I think I've got enough fence that is. Yeah, we still have enough fence that is, that it's fine. And we will go ahead and put a thing like so. Meanwhile, up here, okay. So we're gonna move this just a little. Yeah, we'll move this over here. And what we're going to do is we are going to install a nice row of bushes with a lizard post in the middle. And that is going to let us upgrade this hub all the way. There we go. So that hub's upgraded. And then we're going to do something similar on this side. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do 2, 3, 4. And this one's going to be that, which is way more. It's way more plants than we need. It's just so many plants. But it will give us all that we need for plants on this side, and then it's just a question of comforting buildings and a service building. So we can, I think, I could do more fencing. I don't know that I love the idea of more fencing. Outdoor lecture zone? Outdoor lecture zone it is. Where's my third woodcutting camp? We have 1. We have 2. Ah, there it is. We'll do that. And what are we making our fabric out of right now? Plant fabric? Fantastic. Fantastic. We've got 2 hubs, so let's go ahead and do that. Love it. Oh, I've got lizard resolve. Might as well turn that in. No specialized housing. We can get a bathhouse, which I think the bathhouse is the option for like a harpy utopia. So let's grab that, and then we might as well build it. where to build it is the question. Okay, what if I move this big shelter this way, and this shelter here, and actually delete this shelter? Now actually delete this shelter. There we go. Because this is still 1821, right? And then we put a bathhouse right where all of that is. Oh, I love that. Okay. And you know, we can actually put a house there too. Get us to 24. And unlike the other one, this one has a global production speed boost. So we're going to go ahead and fully staff the bathhouse immediately. Also, people leave slower. So that's nice. We'll build a path around here. And I think that next to that does feel like a natural place for some crates. Oh, hey, speaking of crates, I have 16 tools. I'm going to save my 16 tools because there are dangerous events that can be solved with tools. And hopefully that's where we're headed. Let's get more orders. Beaver majority. Have 16 beavers. Or 2 dangerous events. Let's go ahead and do the 16 beavers, because I already have them. And we'll go with goods for the Citadel. So that dead body is just there. Put the bathhouse next to the decomposing body. Yeah, so this is a leech broodmother, which I don't know that it's dead, but it's not moving. And we're putting houses on either side of it. Yeah. I don't know, maybe lizards live there, and they, like, oh, nobody lives there. Maybe nobody lives there either. Nobody lives there. I mean, it smells, so obviously, like, of course, nobody would live there. +2 to pie production, 10% chance for double yields under education. It seems very nice, though. Education would make my people overly happy. Did I never make a market? I never made a market. Well, I mean, there's only one thing to do, and that's make a market, right? And obviously, right here makes the most sense because it is close to the edge of town. It's got a lovely view of the the Memorial Park. It's just a great place for traders to come hang out, right, and sell their wares. So that's what we're gonna do. We will move this up against the wall here. More beavers. Every 2 newly solved dangerous events lowers hostility by 50. Love that. Or glade events is speed by 50, but it costs, or it takes more stuff to sacrifice at the hearth. What did I? No, I took the hostility. Okay. But let's open up this flaming hot glade. Put the bathhouse right next to the decomposing body. Bad for the Yelp reviews. Do these guys look like they have Yelp? They're like wood punk. Scavenger camp has no deposits nearby. Okay. But there are plenty of roots to be gathered, so we're going to have them go gather some over here. This woodcutter's camp has nothing to do. Oh, you finally cleared out everything you needed to. Well, let's neaten up the area outside of town. And build ourselves another mine. We are going to actually delete this and run a road straight to that mine. Hi, Jorg. How you doing? Okay, yeah, we'll buy an herb garden, sure, and we'll get 2 more amber worth. That sounds nice. You feeling some planks? I think you're feeling some planks. We are having food issues. So I should probably see to that. I think we can sell you copper. Maybe like 48 more planks. Maybe a bunch of building materials and packs of crops that I don't want. Hey, I've also got a load of pigment that I'm just not doing anything with. Okay, let's not buy roots. Let's not buy eggs. Really? Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. Okay. There we go. There we go. So that's going to give us quite a lot of food. And we can turn in this lizard's order, get more meat production, get some insects. And, geez, I don't have rerolls, and I would love some rerolls because I really, really, really want beaver housing. Let's go ahead and make a leather worker down here, which means we can tell this that you only make bricks now. You don't make anything that's not a brick. And we are in. Okay. We can do this with tools, so let's do it with tools. Speaking of things we can do with tools, let's wait until they finish this. Are you? No, you're just getting coal for me. That's wonderful. And you are going to just get copper ore. And I think we're actually going to put a storage building right here. And we're going to collect this just to get it out of the way so I can make a nice little path. So that way we can make copper and we can smelt it immediately. And then we can use copper to make tools. And then we're just going to have so many tools. It's going to be great. Meanwhile, this giant dead Leviathan requires a trapper's camp, which is the one camp I do not have. Woodcutter's camp has nothing nearby to cut. Well, we can fix that easily. Let's go ahead and move you over here. We're just going to clear cut all of this. Just all of it. Just cut all of it. And Stonecutter's camp has nothing to do, so we'll go ahead and move it to where there is stone. Alright, so we have 2 level 2 hubs, giving us quite a nice boost to our economy. Let's come up this way and salvage this. Or not salvage it, but we're gonna build it into a thing so we can make even more planks. Because 76 planks is apparently not enough. Oh, nice. Oh, that was such a fast delivery. Okay. And I think that works. And, yep, beavers like working in here. So we are going to tell them that they can make flour and copper bars. That'll work very nicely. Now the thing is, if I do this, right, then we get +1 global resolve for every 60, and we're getting close to that first 60. So that is going to be a way to deal with the storm and not have our happiness go too far over. Meanwhile, we don't have any cosmetics, so happy harpies won't do much. I don't think I guess I could make water skins. Why not? We'll make more flour. We'll make more planks. That works for me. Now, if I can get either harpy or beaver housing, but preferably beaver housing, we might be able to get a utopia going. That would be lovely. Because I got the bathhouse, and I got the guild house, both of which are good for utopias. Nobody's on house, so nobody can die, which is why I'm not so worried about the dangerous, like the hostility of the forest right now. Let's go ahead and push our way into this spicy glade. And you know what? Let's run a road over this way. There we go. And otherwise, finish off this fence. Which, I think that looks like a nice stopping point for the fence. We don't need this. We're going to run a road out this way. There we go. Nice little fenced-in area. I like it. I think it's cute. Hi, do you happen to have any... No, you don't. Well then, let's see. I don't have a lot of parts. So let's buy some. Got a decent amount of building materials. You're willing to buy wood off of me, which is phenomenal. Let's see. Let's get all of the money that you might have. Plus, I don't know, 455? Plus 1 crystallized dew, gain 10 copper ore and 30 wood, gain 2 bricks for every 10 pottery produced. Sure. And then I think that'll work. And what that'll let me do is, we're making bricks out of stone, right? But down here, we can make pottery out of clay. So if we make pottery, that'll work very nicely. Love that. And let's see. I think I want more beavers, just because I'm still hoping that we can get that. Sure, let's get lizards for free. Why are my lizards so happy? Right. Well, okay. I don't think there's much I can do about that. Let's go ahead and neaten up this corner. And let's move this a little bit further up this way. We're going to move this back into this way. And we're making tools left, right, and center now, right? And now that we've got a lot of copper bars, we can do more of that. Ooh, artifact. That'll be helpful. Alright, we got another one of these. I'm going to actually take this one for stuff, because we're close to winning. And I don't really want to give myself another, I think it's +4 global resolve, because I'm trying to hold out long enough to hopefully, well, dang it, we didn't get a house. We didn't get any of the specialized houses, so the only way to get another specialized house is for a trader to come in and sell it to us. Let's go ahead and, well, no, she only has three things to sell per year, so that's annoying. What was that deed I was going for that I couldn't get? Open 20 caches? Okay. We opened up a glade. What glade did we open up? Alright, and this we can totally do termites. Get us another source of food. That'd be very nice. Be very nice. Oh. Huh. The scavenger's camp's not doing anything well. There's always more eggs. You know, I could be making skewers, I'm just not. Pigment. We can make pigment. I don't think I need to. I've got a bunch of pigment already. Like, we could be winning right now if I wanted to make complex food, but we're just not doing it because, again, I can only play 2 games on normal. And so I'm trying to get as many deeds as possible before I start getting into the higher difficulties. You don't get a whole lot of Citadel resources on lower difficulty levels. Like, your rewards go up as well with the difficulty. But this way, at least, we can unlock the levels, which gives you access to buildings and cornerstones. So that's going to help. Forager's camp has nothing nearby. Really? I forgot I had a forager's camp. But there's so many insects over here. Let's go pick those up. We got 24 tools now. So, let's see what we can do about cache. This getting worked? Nope. This getting worked? Yep. This getting worked? Nope. How about here? I think that's all of the caches. And the great thing is having this will let me track it, because it's going to show me how many out of 2 I have, even if I never turn it in. So, like, I can get up to, like, you know, 40 out of 2, and it'll just sit there. I'll gain 3 packs of provisions for every new villager. Sure. Closer in. That works. And Sahilda, hi. Oh, hey, you've got a trapper's camp for me. That's lovely. Thank you. Let's go ahead and get all of the money that you're carrying. That sounds wonderful. Any chance you want, like, 45 bricks? Sure. And how about... Oh, jeez. How do I have this many packs of provisions? I don't... Am I making these somewhere? I must be. Sure. That should work. Gives us a pile of food. Love it. But even more than that, I love that I can now make a trapper's camp. There we go. And now I can put a bunch of beavers in the trapper's camp. Or not beavers, lizards in the trapper's camp. Uh-huh. I don't think I'm making... I'm just going to have so many copper bars. Okay, we've opened 4 caches. That's great. We want 20. We want 20. We have 4. 5. It's very nice. You know, I think I can probably justify getting another woodcutter's camp at this point. Wow, we're at hostility 0? How? Oh, right. Every 2 lowers it by 50, and we've got 50 there, but also... Is there anything else? Yeah, so minus 150 from selling stuff, and then the hearths each lower it by 30. Nice. Okay, we can solve this with tools. We have so many tools. Go ahead and investigate that. And also, get ourselves another cache. Like that. We can put beavers in here and open up ourselves another glade. That looks good. Oh, we already have so much flour. Let's remove the limit on planks. We're just gonna remove the limit on planks entirely. There we go. We're gonna make so many planks. It's gonna be ridiculous. We're gonna have like 1,000,000 planks. And got a decent amount of food. Scavenger's camp is out. Well, you know what? There is always more to scavenge. Woodcutter's camp is out. Okay, well, how about you go ahead and continue this neatening project that we're doing here? And you know, we built that nice path that way, so what if I just finish... There we go. You know what? I think that's going to be our thumbnail shot. Except I didn't do it right, because I didn't remember that I'm using a snipping tool, which has weird corner issues. Okay, there we go. Alright, and so we are just continuing to push our way off to the sides, open caches, and really hope that Zahilda shows up with a housing blueprint for either harpies or beavers. Either one would work, because either way we could, you know, potentially get ourselves a utopia. Because we have so many people. You know, this also might be a... is there a difficulty requirement for that? Just checking my list of deeds real quick. $400 amber. Trapper's camp has no deposits nearby. Really? Well, there is definitely more meat that we can get. I know there was another one that was inconveniently located. Yep, it's right here. Just clearing out all that meat from around our housing. We can finish this road. We can make just a little bit more housing in here. Love that. And then we can pick up, I think, that. Very nice. Sure, let's do faster wood cutting. That sounds lovely. Let's grab some faster wood cutting, some bigger pigments, more of that. We're going to get more amber. We're going to grab infused tools. There's a deed for ending a game with like 50 infused tools in your bank as well. Yeah, so we can sell just a crap ton of building materials. You know, I'm not going to sell... No, I'm going to sell bricks. That's fine. Wow. Just... Wow. The extent to which we are an economic powerhouse right now is nuts. Cool. We are continuing to keep the hostility of the forest at 0. Like, the forest cannot get hostile enough because of how much we can just sell every year. Like, it just can't get hostile enough to affect us. Okay, let's go ahead and get a little closer in. Okay, 27. So we have 18 plus 9, 27. So we do have some unhoused people, which means it is time for us to think about a third hearth. Which I think it'd be really fun if I put it, like, here. So that's where we'll put it. The bath will finally smell good now. Well, better at least. Yes. Yes, that's... I'm starting by clearing out the meat that's near our, you know, our civilization. And then we're gonna, like... we've got this, right? The dead Leviathan with almost 1,000 charges. And just loads of everything. Stonecutter's Camp has nothing nearby. Well, I think... yeah, there's definitely more stone that we can pick up. And the thing is, like, if I want to win, all I have to do is put 2 more people working this guild house, and we will get so much bonuses to happiness. Trapper's Camp has no deposits nearby. You've already cleared that out. Lovely. Okay. How about we clear out this, too? Woodcutter's Camp has nothing nearby. Where's that Woodcutter's Camp? It's over here. Having nicely shaved down our excess stuff. Oh, hey, I can finish my vision of this outdoor lecture hall. New threat, living matter. Alright. I mean, it is going to destroy some of our food, which isn't wonderful, but also, we have 572 food, so I'm not fussed about it. Just kind of quietly working our way out on normal, trying to get as many deeds as we can, to unlock as much experience as we can, in preparation for when we start playing on Prestige. Wow, that's already been cleared? Okay. You know, I think I'm going to start having them work on the big one. Which means I should probably build a storage building over here somewhere. Yeah, right there. That works. You know, this cooperage isn't doing anything, and I can totally put some beavers in the cooperage. Have them make barrels, because I've got so many copper bars. Training gear, also because I've got so many copper bars. Just so many. And, I mean, yeah, let's make cosmetics out of eggs. Sure. Though, no, you can't make cosmetics. You can't make cosmetics, because if they make cosmetics, then the Harpies are going to use those cosmetics, and then they'll be happy. And if they're happy, then we lose. Or we win, but you know what I'm saying. We win, but I don't want to win, so winning is losing. Yeah. Okay, now at this point, I think it's time to stop doing my clear-cutting thing. Wait, no, not there, not there. We do want to clear-cut this, because this is where our next hub's going to be. More eggs. But we don't need this area. And what we're going to do is we are just going to try to get into glades at this point. So we're going to get rid of all this. We are just going to do a line straight back that way. And we will bring this woodcutting camp up to help. Queen's getting real impatient. Queen's getting real impatient with us because I haven't done anything in like forever. Woodcutting camp has nothing to do. That's okay. We will just bring this up here. And Jorg showed up. Hi, Jorg. Harvesting crops is faster, sure. Traders showing up faster. This is great. I love it. Let's go ahead and get all of your money. I don't think you have anything else I need. Yeah, you don't have anything else I need. So let's sell you 177 planks. And just buy a whole lot of basic food off of you. You know what? I'm actually willing to sell you tools because I can make so many of them now. There we go. Food's basically never going to be an issue. Sure, let's gain a lizard for eggs. Sure, why not? Let's just get a lot more lizards. And you know, I think I should probably just build a bunch of woodcutting camps. And by a bunch, I mean 2, because that's all the tools that I have. Okay, sure. We've opened up a glade. Let's go ahead and move both of these in here. Gonna axe all that, and we are just going to go right across this way. There we go. That should work lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Buying and selling meat, never mind. Yes, thank you for attempting to keep me honest on what I'm doing with the trader. But, I mean, part of why I'm selling that is because my win condition at this point is just put 2 more people in the guild house. And the guild house gives us +1 global resolve for every 60 worth of goods sold. So one of the cheesier things you can do is buy and sell the same resource just to increase your total transactions. It's kind of like how you can artificially inflate a country's GDP by just transferring money back and forth between 2 financial institutions. It's ridiculous. But it's a thing that you can do, because metrics can always be gamed. Anyway, down here we have, yeah, negative 315 in protected trade. The hostility of the forest is at negative 157. Harpies and lizards love the smell of fresh meat. Well, yes, which is why we have 206 of it, and why we've got 4 lizards over here just harvesting a giant dead leviathan. I've got 21 unemployed lizards, most of which are unhoused. We should actually... Where is that? Yeah, we're going to destroy this, because we don't use this, ever. What do we have for dangerous... Ooh, it's living matter. Okay. Let's go ahead and deal with that. And we've got 2 cachets that we can open. I'm not even looking, because we have so many tools. In fact, what is my limit on tools right now? Okay, scroll up. Let's take off the limits on that, and on that, and on that, and on that, and on that. Yeah, way more than 30. Let's just go. We're going to leave it as 20 packs of provisions, but we're going to take off all of the other limits because I don't really care what they make. Okay. So that's going. That's going to get us to 10 caches. And we can put 3 lizards on that. And then down here... Well, that's a lot of crystallized dew. Hey, +2 coal mining, yes. Let's do that on the off chance that we ever need to burn coal again. We're not gonna, but in case we do, it won't matter. Like, I've got 573 coal. This is not going to be an issue. Let's go ahead and move this up this way, and move this up this way too, because I think... There we go. We have cleared out everything I needed to around this. Let's make ourselves another bathhouse. And then just so much housing. Go like, whoop. Delete that. Yeah, that should work. And we will give ourselves a nice... area like so. Woodcutter's camp has no trees nearby. How is that possible? There we go. We're just farming the shit out of everything. It's really nice. Harpies are happy. Harpies are also our smallest number of people, so that's kind of the best case scenario for who can be happy right now. We're opening up so many glades. Put a lizard to work here. We have 700. Oh, wow, we've got so much food. Uh-huh. And... well, I mean... there we go. That should give us a nice pile. Woodcutter's camp has no trees nearby. Okay. So where are there... oh, right here. Unfortunately, I cannot build more storage because I... oh, no, I do have another part. Nice. We opened up a glade up this way that we can immediately work to give a global resolve bonus. That's a problem, so we will go ahead and do this. And we will open up that cache. And that cache is already being worked. Nice. Okay, now I noticed that the queen is kind of peeved at me. She's a little bit miffed at this point. So maybe I should turn this in, yeah? Queen's angry. I mean, to be fair, I'm totally ignoring her commands. I don't really want any of that. I do want to get more amber, so we are going to just, you know, sell 140 flour and, like, 93 herbs, I guess, and maybe like 40 meat. And I guess we will grab some more harpies. How are we looking at on housing? We only have 18. Well, I mean, come on, dude. We definitely need more than 18. Let's get 2 more shelters in here. Okay. Problem is, harpies are quite happy. But we are a bustling. Okay. Good thing I took that second picture already. Jeez, alright. So, orders from the Queen. Marshlands. Discover 30 glades. Win a game with 2 dangerous glade events standing, because we were still working on them. Trade goods worth 1,500 amber. Have 25 beavers. We didn't get to a utopia because I didn't have beaver or housing. Beaver housing or harpy housing. Either one would have worked. And we discovered 20 dangerous glades in one cycle because we've been exploring like crazy. We had more than 100 amber. We had 80 villagers again. So that's pretty nice. Let's go back to the world map. And hey, gives us a reward of machinery. Very nice. Let's go to the smoldering city and spend our loot. So first off, deeds. Get more XP. Ooh, another cosmetic. Alright. Very nice. And that is going to do it for our second episode of Against the Iron Storm. I've been the Dread Canary. If you're watching this on YouTube, remember you can catch me live over on Twitch on Monday nights at 8 p.m. and on Friday nights at 9:30 at 8 p.m. Both are in Eastern Time, and both go until I feel like stopping, which is usually roughly 3 hours. If you made it this far in the video, I appreciate all the time you spent with me. I know these are long videos to sit through, and I hope to see you in the next one. Please do remember to give the video a like, maybe subscribe if you want to hear more of me chattering on about managing towns and villagers. Maybe at some point we'll try some other city builders. I don't know. We got to expand the channel somehow, right? This is currently Against the Storm is in early access. It will be going fully live into its complete release sometime in Q4 of this year, which could be as early as October, could be as late as December. We don't really know, but either way, we know we are getting close, and the folks over at Aramite Games have been hard at work polishing this to give us a better experience. Now, our next city is going to be our first increase in difficulty, where we go up to hard, which still won't be a challenge, because if you've been watching this channel for a while, you know I can play on Impossible pretty consistently. But I still hope to see you in the next one, and have yourselves a great night.